She was thrown down in front of him. Her face was flushed with humiliation. Her body was trembling. Her heart was pounding so loud she could barely hear the voices screaming around her. "Teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of adultery." She didn't need them to yell it. She already knew. Her sin was no longer a secret. She was exposed, degraded, and being paraded like an object, not for justice, but for vengeance. And now they wanted blood. In the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. What say you? But the question no one asked, the question burning in the silence, was this: where is the man? Because of the law, God's own law, was clear. Leviticus 20, verse 10. If a man commits adultery with another man's wife, both the adulterer and the adulteress must be put to death. Deuteronomy 22, verse 22. If a man is found lying with a married woman, then both of them shall die. Both of them. So again, where was the man? Let's think about this. The text says she was caught in the act. And if they caught her in the act, then they saw the man too. You don't catch one person in adultery. It takes two. So why wasn't he dragged into the street? Maybe he was a Pharisee's son, a Roman official, a religious leader himself. Maybe he set her up. Maybe he struck a deal. Maybe, just maybe, this was all a trap. Not for her, but for Jesus. They didn't care about justice. They didn't care about her soul. She was just a pawn, a distraction, a weapon. And the man, he walked free. No shame, no punishment, not even a mention. But Jesus, he sees what no one else sees. He sees through the setup. He sees the hypocrisy. He sees her, the real her, not just her sin. And what does he do? He kneels. He doesn't stand to judge. He lowers himself into her dust. He bends down into the very place where her shame lives. And he writes. No one knows for sure what he wrote, but maybe he wrote the names of the men holding stones. Maybe he wrote their sins. Maybe he wrote the missing man's name. Then he stands and says 7 words that still shake the earth. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone. And one by one, thud, 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 stones drop. Oldest to youngest, they walk away. Because conviction weighs more than a rock. The man who slept with her escaped. The men who accused her used her. But the man she was thrown before, Jesus Christ, restored her. He looks at her not with disgust, not with condemnation, but with mercy and majesty. Woman, where are your accusers? No one, Lord. Then neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. He didn't excuse the sin. He forgave it. He didn't cover up the truth. He set her free from it. And, we all want to be the ones holding the stone until we're the ones caught in the act. We all want justice until it's our name written in the dust. The truth is, we've all been part of this story. Some of us are the woman, ashamed, judged, used, and desperate for grace. Some of us are the crowd, eager to point fingers, blind to our own guilt. Some of us are the man, hiding, escaping, pretending no one saw us. And all of us desperately need to be at the feet of Jesus. Because Jesus didn't throw a stone. He carried a cross. He carried it for the woman. He carried it for the missing man. He carried it for you. And he carried it for me. So, ask yourself, are you dragging someone else into the dirt? Are you hiding in the shadows like the missing man? Are you ready to lay your stone down? Or are you ready to do what Jesus did? Kneel down, show mercy, speak life, forgive the one everyone else threw away. Because if we're honest, we all have dirt on our hands, and Jesus is still writing grace in the dust. He doesn't cancel. He doesn't condemn. He redeems. He restores. He releases. So go. Live like someone who's been forgiven. And if you've been the man, it's time to come out of the shadows. Jesus can forgive you too. Amen. God bless you, my friends. Bye-bye.